Bitcoin is still chopping sideways between 60 and 70K, and as we discussed in the last video, is likely to do so throughout the rest of the summer until September or October. The most recent Bitcoin halving event took place on April 19th, 2024, and historically, we don't experience any real price action until more than 100 days after the halving. At the time of this video, it's only been about 55 to 60 days, and looking back at the Bitcoin halving that happened May 11th, 2020, Bitcoin stayed between this $8,000 to $12,000 range for about 175 days after the halving until starting to climb to new all-time highs. So as long as Bitcoin stays above this $57,000 price point, it is still in a bullish trend overall when looking at the Moneyline tool. Nice. Another bullish factor we need to consider is how the market cap of Tether, the largest stablecoin in the crypto markets, has continued to steadily increase over the past month, which means money is still flowing into the industry despite Bitcoin's sideways price action and dips in altcoins. And despite the fact that Bitcoin is in an overall bullish trend, most people are scared. Most retail investors are on the sidelines, waiting for more certainty in the markets. The reality is, when looking at altcoins and even Bitcoin, everything is really cheap right now, all things considered. Everything is at a discount, and we don't know how much longer these opportunities will last. Can the prices drop lower? Absolutely. However, when zooming out, these price points over the past few months have been amazing opportunities to DCA or dollar cost average into. And if you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, basically it's an investment strategy that many people have had success with in crypto. So to learn more about it and how to implement it, check out this video guide by clicking on the link above. Long story short, if this is your first crypto rodeo, congratulations and welcome to the wonderful, wacky world of crypto. And the most important thing to be mindful of right now is when this market takes off and fear turns into greed, it takes off extremely fast. Prices go parabolic and the bull trend rages hard. So what are the telltale signs of an impending flip from fear to greed we need to be mindful of as crypto investors to take advantage of this potentially once in a lifetime opportunity? Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video, we are going to explore the phases of the crypto bull markets and key indicators to keep track of along the way to increase our chances of making some gains. Let's hit it. Please be sure to check out our sponsors, Morales Money, iTrust Capital, and Tangent Wallet. Know when to buy, sell, and hold crypto with the Moneyline tool we've been using for several months now to monitor bullish and bearish trends in the market, as well as find altcoin gems before they pump with Morales Money. Buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies as well as silver and gold, tax-free with your own IRA or individual retirement account, or roll over your current 401k with iTrust Capital, and invest in your very own cold storage hardware wallet like Tangent Wallet to completely own and control all of your digital assets. It's the size of a credit card, multi-currency, multi-chain, and by far the easiest crypto wallet to set up and use on the market right now, and it's extremely affordable. So scroll down and use the links below to access the correct and official sites, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us. Sweet. All right, let's take a look at the path to altcoin season, which is basically the sequence of events that have historically led to ridiculously mind-blowing price action in the crypto markets. Check it out. Phase 1. Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. We had a taste of that from Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high before the halving, which has never happened before. Typically, a new all-time high isn't reached until 12 to 18 months after a halving event, and this was triggered by the approval of the highly anticipated and long-awaited spot Bitcoin ETFs. Then, of course, the halving happened, and we've been struggling to stay above $70,000 per Bitcoin. Now, here's the most important thing to understand about Phase 1. It is the longest phase. There are 4 phases in the path to altcoin season, and the succession into each phase is parabolic in nature, where the first phase lasts the longest and the last phase goes by like a snap. So looking back at Phase 1, a key indication that we are moving into Phase 2 is that money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. So when Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it, then we have entered Phase 2. Ethereum. This is where Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks about the flippening. The flippening refers to the total market cap of Ethereum exceeding Bitcoin's total market cap. And total market cap is just a fancy financial term that refers to the total amount of money in an asset, basically the total value. The market cap calculation is very simple. It's just the total amount of an asset, like the total amount of Bitcoin circulating in the market, multiplied by the price. The total value of Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, has never exceeded Bitcoin's. So when we start to hear chatter about Ethereum's potential to flip Bitcoin in market cap, That's the flippening. And it's a good sign that we are well into phase 2. Now here's another important thing to keep in mind as we move along the path to altcoin season. These phases can overlap and they can temporarily reverse at any time. If this is your first crypto bull cycle, just to forewarn you, it's going to be unbelievably insane and emotions will run high. If we are serious about getting into crypto to ride out this bull cycle to potentially make gains, we need to get prepared now by setting aside an amount of money we can absolutely afford to lose and would be absolutely 100% okay with losing, and then go from there. And going from there is simpler than you think. However, it does take an investment of some time to do it right. So if you haven't yet, check out my ultimate beginner's guide to prepare for altcoin season by clicking on the link above. Nice. Before going into phase 3 and 4, a quick word about an uncorrelated asset class to diversify our overall investment portfolios. Check it out. Everyone who bought Bitcoin at 60K in 2021 had to wait over 3 years to see that price again. People who actually locked in returns from crypto have had to retain them in other types of holdings that can potentially protect, if not grow, that wealth. This is why I've teamed up with Masterworks, who offers another alternative investment that's historically nearly uncorrelated to other markets and has outpaced the S&P 500 since 1995. In fact, it's something that the ultra-wealthy have used to protect and grow their wealth for decades, and even centuries. Blue chip art. May sound crazy, however, as an investor in Masterworks myself, I now have access to securitized versions of these same whole blue chip pieces by artists like Banksy, Picasso, and more. They've already provided positive net annualized returns on each of their 22 exits, distributing tens of millions back to investors over the past few years. Without Masterworks, it seems almost impossible for an outsider or average investor like us to invest in art, but now any type of investor, from Main Street to Wall Street, can include it as part of their individual portfolio. It tends to be a long-term investment, and shares are limited, so as part of our partnership, our community has the opportunity to skip the waitlist and join Masterworks and start diversifying into art today by scrolling down and using the link below. Past performance is not an indicator of future returns. You can see important Reg A disclosures at masterworks.com/CD. Cool. Now, a good indication that we are moving from phase 2 to phase 3 on the path to altcoin season is that money starts flowing into large cap cryptocurrencies, where people are starting to buy up the top 10 and 20 altcoins by market cap, like BNB, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, Toncoin, Cardano, Shiba Inu, and Avalanche. And phase 3, large caps, is full-fledged when Ethereum has been steadily outperforming Bitcoin and those large cap crypto prices start going parabolic to the upside. And finally, a telltale sign that we are moving into phase 4, altcoin season, is that large cap prices have gone vertical, which looks like this. Here's Dogecoin going from 0.009 cents, less than a penny, in January 2021, all the way to about 70 cents 4 months later in May 2021. And here's Solana, popping off later in the cycle, going from about $20 in July of 2021 all the way to $250, also just 4 months later. In a full-fledged phase 4, it's altcoin season. Money starts flowing into pretty much everything. Large caps start outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Regardless of market cap, mid cap, low cap, micro caps start pumping. Regardless of fundamentals, everything is pumping. Memes are everywhere, everyone is manic and going insane. If you were following the channel last bull cycle, we made out great with a small cap project called Matic at the time that has since rebranded to Polygon. Check it out. We started exploring it back when it was about 2 cents, and it hit about $2.80 during the bull run. So a chart that is simple to watch and reference that also helps us determine which phase of altcoin season we are in is the Bitcoin dominance chart. And the Bitcoin dominance chart just shows us what percentage of the total amount of money in the cryptocurrency markets is in Bitcoin versus all the other cryptocurrencies. And as we can see when looking at the chart, altcoins didn't really come around until 2016, 2017, which is why before that time, 98% of the total money in the crypto space was in Bitcoin. And then during the 2018 bull cycle, it dropped all the way down to 37%, meaning almost 65% of the total money in crypto was in altcoins before money flowed back into Bitcoin during the bear market. And we can see the same exact thing happened back in 2021 and 2022, with Bitcoin dominance down to about 40%. This time around, there is more money in the crypto space, there is more awareness about altcoins. However, if history rhymes or repeats itself, the amount of money in Bitcoin will increase, its price will increase, reach and surpass new all-time highs, Then money will flow into Ethereum, and then large caps, and then everything else. Something to keep in mind is that during a bull cycle, we can vacillate or cycle between phase 2 and 3 a few times, as well as between 3 and 4 a few times before the end of the bull cycle. That's why it's so important to have an investment strategy in place. And most importantly, to have a profit-taking strategy in place. So many people buy cryptos, watch the value increase, never take any profits off the gains, and watch the value decrease back to where they started, and even fall to over a 90% loss. So if you'd like to learn about how to create and implement a profit-taking strategy, check out this ultimate guide for beginners by clicking on the link above. Another key thing we all should have done yesterday as crypto investors, if you haven't yet, is to completely own and control all of your digital assets with your own cold storage hardware wallet. Tangent Wallet only takes like a minute or so to set up. It's as slim as a credit card, the easiest wallet to use on the market, and it allows us to not only safely store and completely own and control our crypto, we can also buy, earn, transfer, and swap thousands of tokens and cryptos. It comes with a total of 3 Tangent wallets that function just like having 3 identical keys to your house or car, which serve as backups. They've had 0 wallet hacks out of over 1 million in the market since inception back in 2017, with both biometric security and access code protection on the Tangent app. I keep several on hand to give to friends, family, and even random acquaintances to take a minute or so to set it up and send them some crypto so they can watch the price, get curious, and start spreading awareness about this new exciting technology. So if you use the link below, you can get your very own Tangent wallet at a discount. So scroll down, check it out. Awesome. If you'd like to increase your chances of making gains by buying and selling altcoins at the right time using the money line, check out this video. To learn more how we can prepare for altcoin season and learn how to use DeFi or decentralized financial applications in Web3, check out this video. And to get your very own Tangent wallet, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.